Lucas? Lucas Rail?
Kate Pierce, are you Kate Pierce?
What do you want?
An innocent man might die. Lucas Rail is sentenced to be killed in 10 days on the grounds he raped and murdered his neighbor. Just give the man a chance. He just wants you to hear his side of the story. Please, this is what I could find. It'll make a great story. The least you could do is save a man's life.
The National League Division Series Game 4.
Breaking news happening at the county courthouse this hour as Lucas Rail has finally learned his fate. Now, Rail has spent the past 5 years locked up behind bars, convicted of raping and murdering Melanie Thomas. Now, the judge this afternoon ruling in favor of the prosecution in a lengthy trial. Rail will be put to death. Now, this happening on the anniversary of the first ever death penalty case here in the state of Missouri, dating back to 1938.
Hey, Andrew, what do you remember about Lucas Rail?
Why do you want to know?
I'm writing about him.
I mean, I reported on pretty much everything I know. The man's guilty.
He's about to die because of one witness. You cannot tell me there's more to it than that.
You probably know everything I do. I have his lawyer's information still. He may be able to help you. Here you go.
Thanks. Mr. Gideon, I have a few questions about the Rail case.
You with the journal? Okay, quickly, please.
Did he have an alibi or anyone who may have testified in his defense?
Man had nothing. It was a slaughterhouse in that courtroom.
Even though there was no DNA or physical evidence of any kind.
Listen, this sort of crime hasn't happened around here in a while, and now it has. That means somebody has to pay. That jury made their decision after the first session. Rail's girlfriend ripped him to shreds.
Lucas is crazy. I really didn't believe him at first. Lucas can be a good guy. But he's dangerous when he's drunk.
There was no physical evidence. Is there any doubt in your mind that he did this?
His bad habits finally caught up to him.
So, Lucas, I know you've refused press interviews from just about everyone. Why me?
I figured nobody would take the risk. I just can't die in silence.
I know you've been questioned a lot. You claimed you do not remember her coming over that night.
She goes missing for 2 weeks, winds up dead on my bed, and everyone thinks I did it.
So you just walked in on her, dead. So tell me about yourself, Lucas. What do you want people to know?
Lived here all my life. The people here are vile. They label me as lower class and as the town drunk.
Then why did Rachel call you a drunk?
Rachel is crazy. She's a drug addict herself. When she's not high, she's in church.
If you didn't kill the girl, then who did?
I am not a murderer, and I am definitely not a rapist. A man came to me a couple weeks ago and said even if I die, my death wouldn't be in vain.
Who was he?
I don't want any bias here. I just think it's important that people hear an innocent man before he speaks his last words.
Somewhere inside, each of us is asking ourselves if Lucas Rail is innocent. We may never know exactly what happened on that fateful night, but we can rest, or perhaps lose rest, on this. The only man who knows the truth took it to his grave at execution. 11:36 a.m. on April 12, 2015.